Hello everyone, this is Kat speaking. We're just starting the bench only session at the moment. So first up we've got Ruby Kane for a 62.5 bench for her opener. She is in the 76 kilo class for the women's bench only. And very fast opener. A little bit of trouble getting into the rack, but it's 3 white lights for Ruby today. So the bar is loaded for Courtney Moulin.
See you in Japan, maybe. Bye-bye.
So Courtney here is in the under 52 open women's bench. She's benching 65 kilos. Very strong bench for a 52 kilo lifter, and it looks like she's got the lift, and that's 3 white lights. The weight goes up to 80 kilos for Mel Renner. Mel just moved up from Wellington, maybe it's probably been about a year now. The first comp in Auckland since she's been up here. They've almost loaded the bar at the moment. And the bar is good. Let's go, Mel. Just explaining to the head spotter exactly how she wants her lift off, which is very important because everybody has a slightly different style of lift off that they like. To a good start. And she gets a press command. Oh, very smooth opener for Mel. And that's 3 white lights. Next up we've got Lee Umbers from the Masters 3 bench only, men's Masters 3. He's benching 120 kilos today.
And the bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Lee Umbers.
It's a cool, I think I've got it.
I think this is what you call dad strength.
Just leave this here because someone's missing.
Lee takes the bar. Oh, that's an easy press. 3 white lights. No one's having any technical difficulties this evening. Now the bar's moving to 140 kilos for Ryan Tickner. He is lifting in the men's open 83 class.
And the bar is loaded for Ryan.
The bar is loaded for Ryan. I'm expecting to see some big bench presses this evening. South handoff. it's a very, very easy press.
And a super fast first attempt.
Yep, 3 white lights, no problems at all. So in case you're wondering, there's a few technical reasons why someone might not get a bench press. And things like if your butt's up, if your head's up, if your heels aren't down, if your elbows aren't locked before you start and after you finish. It's actually quite a technical lift, so these lifters are doing very, very well. Now we've got Pavel Antipov. Pavel is benching 145 kilos in the men's open 83 class again. And that looks very, very easy. Another 3 white lights. Woo, and the weight is going all the way up to 172.5 kilos for Richard Kerr Phillips in the men's open 93 class. 172.5 kilos is a very, very big bench press.
And the bar is loaded for Richard at
I don't think we saw
172.5.
too many benches go over 170 in the men's bench press before, in the under 93s and the 3 lift competition. Looks like Richard's opting for a self handout. Oh no, he does want a handout. Just forgot to tell the spotter. He's just getting his shoulders really, really tight. Really locked in. His lifters are lifting on the Hansu rack at the moment. He's got his New Zealand soft suit on, so he's obviously represented New Zealand before. And that is a very, very solid bench press. You can see why he's a New Zealand representative athlete. 3 white lights. Very, very easy lift for Richard. Now we've got Andre. Andre's been around for a while as well. He's a men's under 105 kilo open bench only lifter. And he's opening with a massive 175 kilos. Remember, these are only the first attempts, so you can imagine that most people will put, somewhere between maybe 10 to 20 kilos on what they would open on, if all things go well. So Andre's getting a lift off. Got the start command. And very, very strong. Extremely strong. I'm sure he's got a lot more in him. So that was 3 white lights. Again, no problems. Yes, so that was the end of that was the heaviest opening bench press of the session. Now we're going back to Ruby Kane. Ruby Kane is an under 76 kilo women's open bench only lifter. She's benching 67.5 for her second attempt.
And the bar is loaded for Ruby at
Based on her opener, it should
67.5
be
kilos.
pretty easy. Let's see how she does. Again, getting really, really tight. Benchers aren't allowed to sit up with their feet on the bench anymore. And I suppose it's been like that for quite a while now, so you won't be seeing anybody doing that. Excellent. Again, really smooth bench press from Ruby. 3 white lights. What a great lift. Now, next we've got Courtney coming up. Again, our women's open 52 kilo lifter, benching 72.5. So that is actually a 7.5 kilo jump from her opener. It's quite a decent jump for a woman's bench press. Usually around 5 kilos to 2.5. Let's see how she does. She's obviously used to these jumps. It's very, very impressive. And she gets to start. Oh, a little bit of a push, but no problems. She's got one red light for the center ref. It looks like it was elbows. So the elbow depth rule came in maybe sometime 1 or 2 years ago. Your elbows, I believe the bottom of the elbows need to be below the shoulder joint. But as long as she gets 2 white lights, it's still okay. It's usually the center ref that is judging elbows because it's very hard to see from where the side refs are sitting for elbow depth. Obviously they're not looking for the front,
And the bar is loaded 4 mil at 85 kilos.
where you can actually see the shoulder joint. Okay, now we've got Mel again. Mel is benching 85 kilos for her second attempt. She's in the under 84 plus weight category, the open age category. And that was really smooth. What a great bench press from Mel.
3 white lights, good lift.
3 white lights. Again, no problems at all. Next up we've got Lee Umbers, our Masters 3 bench only lifter, benching 125. It's been a very long day here at Colmar. A real shout out to all the meet directors, the spotters and loaders, all the coaches.
135 kilos.
It's a real team effort to put on such a big event like this. Got Lee benching 125 kilos. And that was so quick. So quick. Let's see what the refs say. So he's got 2 white lights and 1 red light. I think it might be from not locking out his elbows completely at the top for that one side ref, but again, doesn't matter. He's got 2 whites.
And the bar is loaded
And we've
for
got
Ryan at
Ryan.
150 kilos. Let's
Ryan
go.
is benching 150 kilos. He's really taking his time to set up on the bench. Oh, excellent. Again, really strong bench press. So his second attempts at the moment.
Outstanding technique for
It's
Ryan.
getting up
3
there.
white lights.
3 white lights, no problems at all. Next we've
And the
got
bar is
Pavel,
loaded for Pavel
same
at 150 kilos.
same weight, 150 kilos. $150 kilos and an 83 kilo body weight is a very impressive weight. You see that he's got a belt on. Some lifters do opt to wear a belt, just helps to keep some overall tightness. say it's not as common as not wearing belts. So that was 3 white lights. Yeah, no problems. The weight is now going up to a massive 180 kilos for Richard.
The bar is loaded for Richard at 180 kilos.
180 kilos for Richard Kerr Phillips.
Yeah. I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna go with you guys.
Richard started. Oh, he's getting a little bit stuck. He's grinding it out though. And he locks it out. I'm not sure what happened to his butt. Oh, okay. Looks like it was all good. He's got 2 whites and 1 red, so obviously his butt didn't. It did move a little bit, but it obviously didn't come off completely. What a great effort. Wow, and the biggest bench press of the second round is Andre at 185 kilos. He's giving some very specific instructions to his head spotter. He's going to be handing out his bench press. Especially for bench only, you're coming for a 3 lift competition. You get 3 chances. You need to be very specific to what you need if you are going to get help from somebody. There we go. It looks like a good lift off. A little bit of a struggle, but very, very strong bench press. So he's got 2 white lights out of 3, but again, 2 white lights is all you need. Not too sure what that red light was from. I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. And now we are on to the final bench presses. So this bench press only competition doesn't have a second flight. This is the only flight. So now we're on to the final lifts of the bench press only section of the Auckland Championships. Ruby with the final bench press at 70 kilos. She was successful at lifting 67.5 before. I think this 70 kilos should be no problem. And she gets it up. 3 white lights, no problems.
And that's a beautiful lift. Good lift.
I've got Courtney coming up.
Courtney at 75 kilos.
52 kilo lifter, benching 75 kilos. A relatively smaller jump compared to her massive 7.5 kilo jump that she did before. It's probably the right call. Let's see how she does. I can see her butt lifting from the side. Well,
Just a little too heavy today.
a little bit too heavy. Can be a bit like that with bench press.
And the bar is loaded full mouth.
Moves really well, and then it doesn't. So Mel's coming up for 87.5 kilos. Now this is a massive PB for Mel. I could be wrong, but I think she's only benched 67.5 in competition before, so it's not every day you hit a 20 kilo comp PB bench press. Oh, a little bit too heavy today. It's okay, she's only lost 2.5 kilos. She was successfully able to bench 85 kilos before, sorry. And we've got Lee Unders coming out for his last bench press. Lee is benching 130 kilos. Sorry if my voice sounds like it's going. It probably has. I've been screaming at people all day, so
The bar is loaded fully.
it's great fun.
30 kilos. Leave it out there.
Lee is benching 130 kilos. Men's Masters 3. That is amazing. Hopefully he'll have no problems. There we go. I think based on a second bench press it should move pretty smoothly, and there we go. Too easy. Bounces straight off.
First attempt.
That's right, the commentator's got it right. Making a third attempt look like a first attempt. We've got Ryan Tickner coming out for his third bench press at 157.5 kilos.
The bar is loaded for Ryan at 157.5. You got this. Up it.
All these bench presses have been so strong at the moment. People are really real technicians at what they do. There we go. Gets the start command. A little bit of a fight, but solid bench press. 3 white
Another
lights.
third attempt. That looks like your first attempt.
3 white lights.
The bar is loaded for Pavel.
Next up we've got Pavel. Pavel is benching 157.5 kilos. So this looks like it's matching Ryan from earlier. It does say second to second, so he must have the lower body, the higher body weight. Oh, very good bench press.
And what a way to end his very first comp in
Oh,
Auckland.
apparently it's first comp in Auckland. 3 white lights. That's a great outcome. That's what you want when you come for a bench press competition. You get all your benches. We've got Richard coming out for his massive bench press again, 182.5 kilos.
And the bar is loaded for Richard at 182.5 kilos. Leave it out there.
Let's go, Richard. Come on, Richard. It's got a really, really careful setup. And here we go. Oh, a little bit too heavy. A little bit too heavy. That's right, he did really well. Again, only a 2.5 kilo loss.
And this will be our last bench of today.
The last bench press of this session. Last bench press, 190 kilos by Andre. Andre is lifting in the 105 kilo open men's class. Been
And the bar is
at it
loaded
for
Andre at
quite a long time
190
now.
kilos.
190 kilos,
Let's
that's
go.
a massive bench press. He looks pretty confident. Having some yarns with the spotters. Let's go, Andre. And he gets the start command. It was quite a long press command, I think, but it was just from where I'm sitting.
What a great
Solid
turnout
effort.
for bench only.
And thank you so much for listening today. That was the end of it. Now we're going on to prize giving. Not too sure exactly when. Maybe 10 minutes or so.
Practically will be in 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, there we go. 10 to 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere.
While you're waiting, if you see any rubbish, could you please help us out by throwing
And we're
it
just
away
about
so
to be
that tomorrow
packing up
we
the
can
venue as well.
celebrate.
Thank you so much for
Well done,
tuning in.
guys.
I'll
Thank
leave
you.
it so that you can listen to the person on the microphone later.
This one's like, I made it too sweet. Sorry to bother you. It makes your arms look huge, bro. Thank you. Are you sure? Yeah, cause it's already like this one. It's all good. No, it's all good. What's the protocol? No,
It's on that clipboard over there, I think.
sorry to bother you.
On the,
It's all good, bro.
yeah, on the other table. Can you just swap a pen with that one? Yeah, that's the nice pen, I think. I was wondering where that went off to.
Passing of the torch.
Yeah.
go to bed feeling healthy.
Okay, so
Oh my god. That's how are your t-shirt sales? You sold a few.
Oh, amazing. Super busy. I've made so much money.
Okay, Jack City only sold like two. So
What's that?
Jack City only sold two before. So.
Am I allowed one? I spot loaded at North Shores later and they said, oh, next time we've got, because they didn't have any last time.
Didn't they say something about losing the name the dog?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
I promise I'll spot load next con.
Well, you already done the work.
Exactly.
Why not? I'm crashing.
Huh?
I'm crashing pretty hard.
Have you been here since the morning as well? Oh, man.
I left them in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And I've been like real hyper, but I think it's gonna be slowing down.
No, you got
What? The fucking skinny jeans?
I'm looking forward to Burger Fuel though.
How many people? Oh, really?
They've been pretty slack, eh?
One for me and then two for other people. 2 for it's a long dance.
They've been pretty
Do you
slack.
want to buy one?
No, well, I'm not this quick, but apparently it's so easily.
Sorry, all of them hang all like cute.
Sorry? I'm sure you went through the book. No, I'm not. No, you're not.
I literally
least you need-
I have nothing else to do right
At
now.
least you need to boost your sales.
Yeah. I've got quotes.
You haven't hit the target.
They're gonna fire me.
I'm sure they will.
Nah, I can't.
Hey, look right on you.
It's the latest fad.
No, you're good.
did you get put on it? You're so cute. Thanks, Kat.
I got lunch. I know I'll be using that as soon as I get home. That's an Excel. Those are one. They are.
20.
Boy, it's chicken. I got my eye on him. Chicken, there's no shoplifters around here.
Alright, good evening everybody. Let's do the prize giving for the bench only, so we can go into Auckland and so we will start with the women's. In 52 kg weight class we have in first place Courtney Coleman. I'm pretty sure I said that last name. Oh, I forgot, I have his certificates. Go Courtney! Lovely. In the 76 kg women's, we have Ruby Kane. In first place.
I was meant to.
Let's go first. You gotta get
I had, well, I'm gonna go and get street place in a minute. I had to change coach and
awesome. In first place in the 84 plus kg women's, we have Mel Renner.